Hi. Hello. Fitting song to kick things off with. Villain mulligan to 5. I will simply lead on Saga Amulet. So happy that this hand contains an Explore and not 2 Grazers, by the way, so heavily rewarded by playing with the free Grazer build, perhaps. So Villain mulliganing to 5 could be anything, maybe a Tron mirror, something that mulligans aggressively, but maybe it is just a deck that mulligan to 5. Who knows? Yeah, it's free Grazer, free Dryad, free Summoner's Pact. Just adjusting the cards in my deck for the frequency I want to draw them with. So this is Tron. I'll play Mirror Pool and keep my ramp in my hand. This way next turn I have 1, 2, 6, 10. Yes, next turn I can play Gruul Turf, Explore, play T-West, play Grazer, bounce back, T-West. They might have Boseiju now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 9. So it seems like I can play Crumbling Vestige. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to 3, colorless. Play Gruul Turf. And tap on tap. No, I'm missing green then. Need to lead on Gruul Turf. In that case. Which won't matter if I win this turn. But I guess we're expecting getting Boseiju, so fair game. So now I put Commercial District into play. Untap it twice, probably bounce it back. Can draw the card immediately with Explore. Guess it would be better if this was Hedge Maze now. Graveyard the Grazer. Probably bounce the District back. So I'll just bounce the District and I'll replay it. Next turn I can still Titan if I draw a Titan, or can I Mr. Beast? Will I have enough green? Yes, I will. Because this will enter the battlefield tapped with Grazer. This will be tapped enough to cast Mr. Beast. I drew Gruul Turf, so now I have 1, 2 mana, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Grazer, put the TUS into play. That is not enough to transmute. So if I play Commercial District now, they unmute my mic, yes. If I play Commercial District now, The next turn, I start by playing T West. I have 4 mana. My Grazer go down to 3, go to 7. That's not good enough. If I play my T West now, next turn I go tap for blue or play Grulturf. So then I have 1, 2, 6 mana. I spend 1, go to 5. Then I bounce back T West. I have 1 blue in my mana pool. I go to 5, Grazer a Vestige, which is +3, so I have 8 mana, which is 1 short of transmuting the T West. So I guess we just instead go with Commercial District now. Probably Boseju one take the Tron land. And try to draw. Will the Hanwer battlements matter? And if I just draw it, I guess I don't get to play it anyways, because the way I sequence is I just don't get to play it. It's in my hand anyways, so I think I graveyard it, because even though like there's a natural sequence where I go Boseju this, the next one play T West, and then the turn after I can go Grazer, put Vestige into play, make another blue, have 3 blue, 1, 2 blue, blue, 5, 9 total, which is enough for Titan. So like I could draw it and wait, but also it's useless then because it's in my hand, so I'm like confining myself to a Titan being non-hasty anyway, so I guess ditching it is a tiny bit better. And Titan who like Titan copy Titan search up a Boseju is gonna be good enough to break my opponent's Tron mana for the duration of the game. Shago, thank you very much for your Prime sub. I appreciate your support. Probably they'll play something like Sure, Relic of Progentus is something. So yeah, let's hit a Tron land. Power plant is fine. Clearly they drew it this turn because they played it. Played a forest earlier, so. Saga, but I don't go for Saga, I just go for Tolaria West for the play which I was describing. I have triple green next turn, so that's good enough to cast Titan. So yeah, their Boseju like disrupted me for 2 turns, I guess. But it's fine. Thanks to you, I started to play in like Amulet Titan. I'm glad you enjoy it. They play the Onion Ring, but it's fine, they just won't get to Tron. I think a stock Tron list also doesn't play more forests than just 2 forests. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 plus 3, 9. Yeah. It's 3 usually. In that case, we are screwed. Holy shit, Crumbling Vestige is so nice, by the way. It's doing things that Celestial Sanctuary, like, doesn't do often. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. In response, I draw a card. Yeah, well played, opponent. So can use Vesuva to copy Titan. Let's do that. Since they don't have haste, it's good to like have the 2 Titans in play now. I still have the original mirror pool for beating protection if I need to next turn. And here I just grab Boseyo, another chamber. I guess I didn't need to get a chamber. I could have gotten anything. Because I had the bounce from the bounce land saved. How do I get the cyborg guide for Amulet Titan? If you're a subscriber of my Twitch channel, you can go to my Discord and it's available there. Skill the mine, doesn't matter. So I guess if they play another Onion Ring this turn, then I should be able to set up the Colossus, win, if not this turn, then like the next turn. Even if they chain 2 rings in a row and complete, like threaten to complete Tron eventually with Ulamog or whatnot. Not that Ulamog stabilizes them, I guess Oblivion Stone maybe could, so I think this game is over. Why did you kill mine and not tower? So like first thing I said that it doesn't matter, because it doesn't. The second thing is that oh, they fetched another tower. The second thing is that they led on tower turn 1 and they didn't play Tron on turn 2, so they didn't have it. So then they drew Urza's power plant first and then Urza's mine, which they didn't have earlier. So clearly, like, there was draw steps in the meantime that could have been towers, but they wouldn't have been incentivized to play it. Okay, I drew Boseyo, but like they outsmarted me by not attempting to complete Tron. Holy shit. Well, as I said, it doesn't matter because there is no way for them to actually get to Tron mana in the time span of this game, so it actually doesn't matter in this game. And like in general, they like, you know, kill all their lands so that when once they deploy tower, they cannot drop an Oblivion Stone immediately. It's something that you should like take care of. Something, yes, for sure. But it's also matters, of course, I guess. Is Tron a buy or just favored? It's really favored. To call a matchup a buy, it's maybe not. It's maybe not a buy, but I think it's like probably 70%. I guess it is a buy then. I'll get 15 power, that's good enough. So yeah, base level thinking is kill tower because it makes 3 mana, then like next level thinking is kill other Tron lands so that their tower doesn't cast Oblivion Stone after they search for it, and complete Tron on the crucial turn sometimes matters. And then there is like, well, look at the order in which they play their lands and try to guess the likelihood of them holding another copy of any given Tron lands based on that thing. Board out minus, board out 1 ring, board in 1 escape into the wilds. Submit. Mr. Streamer, I feel like some of your tweets are not honest and just a way to farm interactions. Colon O. Are you probably referring to the... Well, some of them, sure, but... You know, when I tweet like this, it is to, like, tweet so that people remember that I exist and they watch my stream sometimes slightly more often. But also, I mean, this card looks probably not good enough, but also interesting enough for me to play it for a Prelim or two, like 1 or 2 copies in Amulet, and then probably cut it and never think of it again. But I like divinations. This is a divination, so like I really like divinations, chat, like in general. I really appreciate it when my cards draw cards. Many do not on the same level as I do, I feel like. Bounce on away from a turn 3. Forest. So, like you can see, like I'm cutting. You know, I really like explore, like I'm playing cards like escape. I'm trying to cut down on grazers and dryads which don't draw cards. I really appreciate it when cards draw cards. Since I don't have a bounce land, I have grazer and this, I should cast the explore. Although there is an argument for not casting it if my Survey land like lets me dig further on the next turn, but there's no rush, they didn't assemble Tron. So they search for Boseju with the scrying. I remember you when I'm having a tough time sleeping. I enjoy your content as I fall asleep. I'm not calling you boring, it's just nice to watch a streamer who isn't screaming and reacting insanely to every card drawn. Thanks. Scared map. Mykosin Gardenos. Crack for bounce land. There is a chance they assemble Tronero and keep out the Boseju next turn, but if they don't, they like cannot cast the Onion Ring. How about we boost your viewership with occasional roleplay streams? Oh, who would I roleplay? Holy shit, that's an intensely powerful draw. My opponent just led on Forest and completed Tron turn 4. Which I'm kinda screwed now. Roleplay being the boss of this gym. Pick your poison. That's helpful. Kind of. Probably need to draw a second amulet. Hello, Mr. Streamer. Could you please scream and react to cards a bit more? Thank you. Holy shit, it's a Grulturf. Alright, I don't know if I can react hard enough to win this game anymore. No jak z drugiej intro to poleci po prostu. Nie ma refunda, jest kurwa kara za nieuważność i klikanie losowe. So we hit Bossejo. Those are pretty good. So I play Bossejo. Then I can play Gražinos. Maybe I can cycle the Explore. It's probably worthwhile to cycle the Explore because of the Bossejo and Amulet. So let's start with that. Draw a Growth Chamber, so well, that's good, although I could have had more mana in play now. So they search for power plant with their tutors, so I'll hit the power plant. Probably do it in Villain's Unkeep in response to the ring trigger, because I don't actually want them to draw, but I also don't want them to EOT have Bossejo to kill this. That was power plant, right? That they searched for, yes. Well, he revealed it with strings. They join response, which fine. Wait, join response is just bad, right? You shouldn't do that. Because you have lower density of power plant in your deck, and you take one more damage from the one ring, and you can draw a forest. Okay. Maybe they have Manamorphose into Tishana Tradebinder. Likely. Not. Vala couldn't play, and Titan. Villain has a Bossejo at least. Second Bossejo Amulet. Is just trying to find a Tron land of... They played Bossejo, holy shit. I mean, even if they're trying to find a Tron land of the top, then like, well, it's still worse to do it this way than the other way around. Karn? What the fuck? You play Bossejo, you play Karn? That seems game losing. What are you doing? Now I'll play Titan. And just kill you with Dryad, right? Guess they search for Chalice on 0 to counter my Pact. Because they see the packed face up. Chooses the One Ring, no. Holy shit. What is all that about? Scape was pretty good this game. I mean, my opponent's moves are pretty inexplicable, but...
He's a phenomenal control
Maybe
player.
they have like Dismembered, kill my Dryad. Let's play around Dismembered, kill my Dryad. Rivan Numbers, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate your presence in the Twitch chat.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Wow.
Ooh. How many numbers are to cut off to say them in Polish, or just say numbers? I have to exert real mental effort to think of how to say 14 and more. When I just like when I see letters, and you know, they're English words, I recognize them as English words, and like I look at the message saying Admiral Akbra. It's been many a moon since I heard this jam. Those are just words that make sense to me, but when I see letter 7, it's just 7 to me. I don't know if that's common. Like this is for like 1-4, it's 14 for me. It's not 14. No such thing as can't waste any of the escape cards. The Miracle Sudoku. What's that? I actually see it in English when thinking about it. So you count in English, despite that not being your mother language. So yeah, they have the Dismember for Dryad as expected, so glad I have played around it. Stick around their Onion Ring. German numbers demand me countless efforts. But like, what is your language? It's not German, it's French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. How was 6 in French? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How was 10 in French? 2, 10. German numbers are reversed in order? What do you mean? It's like 88 is 880? crazy shit. These? Holy shit, these. They discarded the One Ring? No, they discarded just Eugene. Only have one more Boseyo. You can go for a full disruptive line where I also bounce their Chromatic Star to their hand with Otawara. Hello, Flora and Win. It's probably better to keep Otawara in hand, like, but it's funny to destroy them, their things. Quinn's bad-mannered, perhaps. Why do I only have 6 minutes, 20 seconds? What did I spend my time on? It's only game 2, right? What happened this much? I guess I thought a lot about the game 1 line. They have 4 forests. Holy shit. Seven mana? How do they have so much? Wow. Okay. And they died to Mr. Beast, but... Two card liberated too. All is dust. Assassin's Blade. Cold Light Oracle. Where's my auctioneer, bro? Where is my Leroy? What a weird game, like, if they suddenly had 7 mana because of the 4 forests, all is dust. Good thing I kept the Dryad in my hand. I was like, yeah, let's keep it in my hand just in case. I mean, like, Mr. Beast alone would also win, but... Only mid Mr. Beast. I find Mr. Beast's performance here to be fully satisfactory. Killing my opponent on the spot is good enough for him. Unbounded loop detected. Automated decisions for Valakut has been detected. Why? What did that mean? Canister wins the match, okay. What was so unbounded about my Valakut? Magic Online, please tell me. It seemed pretty bounded to me. In the meantime, we have a Balatro run where I'm playing a street. I also got a React Andy. We're gonna watch it later. But we have a Balatro run where I'm playing the Plasma deck and I'm playing a street combination tribal deck. Stefan reveal. Alright, let's go. Let's go for a Stefan reveal. It seems like for the entirety of the day, Stefan just sits in his house and is not interested in leaving. Sześć, 7, 8. So this is gonna be open-ended. Say 6, 7, 8. No, it's not. Just need a 9. Or an 8 and use strength. My theory, Stefan doesn't exist. 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it's open-ended. I need 4 or 9. I forgot to sell. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kurwa, no ja pierdolę, nie ma tego gówna. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5. We got there. But that's not even it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 8, 9. I need a 7. Do I have more 7s? I have 3 more 7s. Alright, high card won, that's good. But we didn't grow the runners. It's the first time I used the runner joker. Is Stefan a new pet? Stefan is a chinchilla who belongs to my girlfriend and she moved in recently. And she moved with Stefan and I didn't wanted to introduce the beast to the chat, but he's always sleeping during the day when I'm streaming, so can't blame opponent for not conceding there when you can possibly get an unbounded loop detected for a MTGO crash. Fair. Using strength to like make streets is just so taxing on the mind of a human that I'll just use Hermit. Oh no. Alright, I'll sell this and use the Emperor. Useless, sell star. Probably shouldn't sell star, I could make a straight flush. Which is better than my straight anyways. And now it's even better. Well, I just wanted to keep the strength in my hand to like have an emergency for boosting my streets when like I need to. I never go for straight unless I get the gaps joker or the focus straight joker. Well, that's the first time I really go for a straight build either, but the chips jokers are good in the plasma deck, so I just opened with runner and I like was able to, I just bought it in the first shop and I was able to trigger it a few times and copy it. So it seems to work just fine. 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6. Can discard the ace, 2, 3, 4, 6. So he can need a 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 even. 7 is more valuable for the second street. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Can be greedy and keep the blue 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like getting to this to a street when you're like actually actively trying to is not that hard. It's pretty doable. Now straight flush, that's just like doesn't seem even worth. It seems hard to think about even. Maybe with the wild cards, like sevens wild cards, I can try to. Because what's wild card is the middle 7. It's 13 cards, so 8 is the middle card, so I want 8s. What game is this? It's called Balatro. You play poker hands, but it's like a roguelike and you can do funny stuff to your deck and you have jokers that have funny effects. Straights become too unreliable at gold stake. Fair. I did gold stake on I think abandoned deck. I think I do that with a full house deck, 4s and 10s. Okay. But like nothing seems reliable on the gold stake, just everything is painful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missing like that, killing the gold seal card, but whatever. Straight flush run. Yeah, straight flush is just like a 5, like flush 5 is easier to get than straight flush, just, and it also gives more chips, so you just like end up doing that instead. Yachts 10, Q 9, 8, missing 1 card. Let's make UPEG into, oh no, let's make the queen, but then I don't use the 7. Yeah, whatever. I'll get the third straight. Or I'll probably beat it with this and nope. 7, 6, 4. 7, 6, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. How many more 5s? Wait, I don't have any more 5s? What happened? I only care about straights. I mean, I would like to play straights, they're the best in my... I don't have any 5s? How come? I guess I discarded them. Well, so if I don't have 5s, then those are useless. Because they can't connect to anything. Well, my straight is like better than my full house. Because of my jokers too, which favor streets. 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I probably am fine if I just play full house here. No 10s either. Yeah, what happened to all my cards? Where'd they go? I have one more hand to play, so I guess it is a 2-pair. And we beat the Crimson Heart, therefore clearing ante 8. PogChamp. We were the winners of the run. Now let's play a Magic Online game. Saga Gardens. Okay. I don't know what's the matchup. Last seen like 3 days ago. 4C Omnap. Okay. So I'll go Saga. Leję Sagę na ciebie, frajerze. Medical's Archive. Put Solitude into my graveyard. What an insane line, almost like, you know, imagine if you do that against a living end opponent and you're basically safe from living end forever. The Onion Ring has been ditched. Oh, it is 69 cards plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. This is an 80 card deck. Watch out for Glorious Solitude. I'm watching out so hard, friend. Has to be the CFT sock deck, perhaps. Well, I don't know if Albert62 is trying to convince anyone of anything, just they're playing this many cards in their deck. Time Raveler. Saga bounced. Let's do. I pitch Solitude. Nope. This seems better. I keep more lands in play. Well, it means I don't cast a Titan if my opponent ferries my Saga again, so maybe it's a mistake, but... Just need to either not get my Saga bounced or draw an Explorer or a Grazer or a Dryad or a Pact to make that not true, so... Or like Ring to be happy. And then if my opponent just like casts a removal spell on Amulet, I would have preferred to place half Saga and play. They probably play Ring. No, Omnath. Okay. I like the plan of half 17 Amulets. Yeah, you do. Oh, let's bounce the Saga, whatever. Maybe they play Salty main deck. Holy shit, they do. So then I prefer to bounce Saga. That's insane. Top. I think I top. That's why we kept the chamber in place, so now I need less stuff to play another Titan. And even through Able Seju I can like play the ring. Well, not even like play the ring, just play the ring. Villain casts ring with 5 mana up. Okay, well. Next you're gonna tell me is a counterspell deck. It seems to be 4 counterspell. Ribo Seju 4 counterspell. Holy guacamole. They have protection from the ring right now. Five plus 9. Might be a long match, need to click relatively fast. I enjoy Dryad. I want to kill the Omna for sure to make them have less mana. They do have ring protection, yeah, which is a bit annoying. I wish ring protection would be like prevent the first 100 damage that's going to be dealt to you, but not anything more than that. Like, does it really need to prevent everything? 100 would seem functionally mostly the same, but then I could just kill them. Just hexproof? No, but then it would be worse than amulet. That I can't settle for. Can I get a dryad? Oh, it doesn't seem like I can. Canister, you only play free dryad. This is your punishment for only doing that. Villain probably does play verdicts, yeah. I do have mirror pull to kill him and then I'll upkeep, yeah. Four land drops remaining this turn. I like it when you Mr. Beast them. Oh, I love it too. It also gets my blood pumping. Where's my Vesuva? It's in my hand? Yeah, okay, it's in my hand. So I want to have Vesuva copying mirror pull to have double. Double of that effect. What are you gonna cast, bro? What are you doing? Really? That's your play. I congratulate you. Kill my Dryad. Bounce it. Holy shit, what a staller. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9. Then Your turn. Kurva, I have 1 too little mana. I do have both mirror pools. I miscounted. Because if I had 2 mirror pools, I also like beat a removal spell, and now I'll wait to like for them. Like you need Solitude to stop me. Or 2 bindings. Aye, aye, aye. That's what they call me. I promise you that you'll never be lonely. Since that stream, I am a Forsen boy on Twitch TV. I didn't have it, didn't have what? It's not that I got lucky here. Forsen boy. Are a family. Okay, whatever. Don't have another Solitude, don't you? It'll be the last one. Those are the turns where like it would be more convenient to play in paper because you can actually just do all the things and clicking is not an issue, I guess. That's the difference. +7, 6 +7. No, I need one more. I carry bounce land number 9 for a Crumbling Vestige. I think it's better. I've listened to other Amulet players tell me that I absolutely need to play 10 bounce lands in my deck, and I was like, what if I just cut down to 8? And it's honestly worked awesome. Crumbling Vestige plus a bounce land typically ends up in a better hand than double bounce land, so big fan of the change. What do you use in paper to represent floating mana? I just write it down. Holy shit, I love this video. How has Traktask been? It's been okay against Zoo. Not exquisite because sometimes like Kavu gets first strike from the Sign of Draco even without Leyline. And then it doesn't block as well anymore, but it's been a strong sideboard card generally against that deck. All you need to do is to survive. It beats Tribal Flames pretty well. Against other decks, like the Murktide version of Zoo, it has ups and downs. Where's my auctioneer? To get ice block, that's crazy. I don't know what to board out against this deck. Could board out 2 Sagas, but I don't know if that's an upgrade, so I'll just go 62. Did you see that Titan player at LMS Prague who packed for Generous and for Forest together on Blood Moon only to remember they already made a land drop? I did not know. Sounds crazy. Probably gonna go turn 1 Bosseggio, not to open myself to pick your Poisson. Pick your Poisson. If you had to pick a Poisson, which one would you pick? Pitched, ran into their graveyard, that's crazy. You pick Monster Energy every day. Really, you drink a monster every day? That's crazy. You're addicted to Coke Zero. Reasonable. Okay, not playing Saga into the Ferry unless my Explore resolves. Even if it does. I think we chill. We are being chilling. Now they can't play the Ferry. For, like, to do anything strong with it, I get to just play Ring Ring. Just need to adjust and not play the Saga post-board that early, sometimes. Even though it might feel like you're losing value, then yeah, sometimes you are, but on the draw especially, a bit of patience with the card. It's gonna be fine in play soon. Coca-Cola vanilla, but I don't think they do it anymore. I don't think it exists in Poland, or at least not widespread. Even further beyond. If I play Ring, if I play Saga Ring, it counterspelled. Is that good? I don't like it. I think I prefer to go explore land, Dryad lands, if possible. Paying costs. Yeah, that's good enough to get counterspelled. Let's set up the Saga then. Free mana. Ren and 6. Okay. Holy shit, this song is so powerful. Ren and 6, yeah, that's what I said. One damage of lethal. Will you Broseggio? Not a fan of that. But not what I need. I got what I wanted, but not what I need. Holy shit. Picks up Windswept Heath. Too good to just loop Boseiju. I tried my hardest, but didn't succeed. Yeah, I'll play them up. Worst case, villain had another Boseiju all along. Doesn't seem to be the case. I swallowed shampoo, probably gonna die. Lyrics. What a song that was. Does that make you die though? Probably. Have to imagine. Do you think one could call you the Faucet of Magic? I mean, one for sure could, just the question is whether that would be true or not. Maybe. Plays Jomnath. Depends on the amounts. True. What's the, like, yeah. Interesting. What's the lethal dose of shampoo? Too normie chat to be called Magic Forsen. Well, yeah, again, as I said. If you're willing to lie, you can say that. Picks up Boseju, plays Scared Fondue. Untapped Scared Fondue. Interesting. Free shampoo. Free shampoo, yeah. Lethal injection of free shampoo units. How come I actually can't Mr. Beast here? It's crazy. Six minutes. I couldn't have used the Mykosin Gardens to make an extra amulet to ramp to Colossus. I just missed it, only Titan. Sad. But if I made a construct, it would be so big now. Picks up Boseiju. Who endures? Who? Wow, unlucky. Wow. I guess I survived the gardens on top of it. No bounce land. I do not like no bounce land. What's under binding? Onion ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, it's good. I need to counterspell. Aye, red timer. Villain spent Borsage already. Probably have something else though. Because otherwise play wouldn't make sense. Dress down. Alright, I'll play a little game 3 quickly. Don't want to slug it through like an ulti Dren, even though if the ring maybe I win next turn. Like drawing Bounceland Greed Titan, I wouldn't. Okay. Maybe I should have like Relic against Poseidon. There is down gamer, huh? And maybe I should have Battle Downs too. I think Relic is good enough alone. Battle Downs being sorcery speed, not so crazy about that. TF is that card. This or this. The One Ring. Legendary artifact, indestructible. When the One Ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. Simple. It's all written on the card. It's all explained in detail in the text box. Nah, mul. Bleh. Keep Putback Forest, don't play Valakut, pass. Turn 2 run out the saga, make constructs, pass. TLDR is 4 mana Time Walk plus Ancestral at worst. Given that Time Walk draws you a card, it's a Time Walk plus Divination, right? Because like, take an extra turn, draw a card, would draw you an extra card. Compared to that. Asiok, weź spierdalaj, no kurwa, śmieciu. 80 kart, gówno deck, Asiok, pierdolony jeszcze, nie? Zajebiście. Alright, I can't win against Asiok. Yeah, use it for no fucking reason too. Search my ass. Dobra, spierdalaj, no. I don't like it when people play Ashok in their decks and they draw it against me. It's a frustrating card. I'll be back in a minute.
「
Be back in a minute.
Be back in a minute.   Be back in a minute.   Be back in a minute.   Be back in a minute.   Be back in a minute.   Be back in a minute.   Be back in a minute.
Frustrating minute. Really unfortunate game 2 of the last match to never draw a bounce land. We only got him up to find one. I'll keep. It says they've been noticed 9 days ago playing Tron. This doesn't take much to win against Tron on the play. It's not Tron, it's double leyline. Holy shit. Then I'm happy keeping my hand too. Have I been negatively affected by Twitch's TOS change today? I don't know. I haven't read it, so I've seen that it's said that there's a TOS change, but I didn't read the... Like, it told me to accept the new TOS, I didn't read it though. I did accept it though, of course. Can no longer have cameras on sexy body parts for long periods. Oh yeah, like, okay. Sexy body parts. I assume it's in response to that viral video where a streamer had Overwatch or whatever game's gameplay that was streamed on their, well, her tits instead of like the traditional layout that most streamers use. It was Fortnite. Yeah, I guess makes more sense. Devastating leyline mining. Kavu. All colors. That's way too many colors. In my view. Now they can hold up counterspell next turn. That's kind of problematic. Holy shit. Five ley lines indeed. Discard a Kavu. Might be looking for like a blue card for Salty or something around those lines. Please do not sub me. Seemed F6 though. This is the famous Zou Tide. It is, yeah. Maybe playing the mirror pool was a mistake. If I play Grow Turf, I can haste with Turf, get Bosseju. How is Saga Gaming? I don't know what I do. TUS seems like not good, really. No need for TUS. Am I playing in Bologna? No, I'm not going to Bologna. I'll just be skipping RC Napolis and just play the next RCQs. Saga Boseju sounds good. So the only way to remove a Titan is leyline binding it, so I can kill the binding, then free Titan is good. When is the Mox even you qualified for? It was last weekend when I left for Prague. So I deferred to the next one, which is... I had it noted down, let me check. It's 13th and 14th of July, so... it's a bunch of time from now. Okay, Sion seems irrelevant. Maybe it's a tiny bit relevant. Pole, Wyse, pole... Oh no, my Dryad. Pomalutku, bez pośpiechu, wszystko zrobię sam. Nad makietą ładnych parę lat. Ale za to będzie cały świat. Ale będzie drajadzisko. Będzie stał mój bank. Na razie jest driada, ale będzie pizza w czapę. I mean, Flashback is kind of relevant. It forces me to Boseju the ley lines, maybe. Krzepę mam jak wół. Pustaków choćby i bez kół. Teraz zwożę żwir. Mam to w dupie, że coś w nosie o mnie świr. Tu na razie jest ściernisko, ale będzie San Francisco, a tam gdzie to kretowisko, będzie stał mój bank. Tu na razie jest ściernisko, ale będzie San Francisco, a tam gdzie to kretowisko, będzie stał mój bank. Budowlankę znam. Burmistrzowi wstęgę uciąć dam. Ale będzie San Francisco, a tam gdzie to kretowisko, będzie stał mój bank. Tu na razie jest ściernisko, ale będzie San Francisco, a tam gdzie to kretowisko, będzie stał mój bank. What if I card packed entirely against their no removal for Titan deck? Is there a chance that my Titan will become too weak at that point because of that? Like not being able to fetch a Dryad? What does San Francisco mean? It's the city. What does Chernisko mean? It's like a wasteland. Kinda, I think. It's not really a common word in Polish either. Ściernisko. So, like, I haven't really ever heard it outside of the song. Pole po skoszeniu rosnących na nim roślin, głównie zbóż. It's okay, so it's just like a field after you harvest it. Ścierń stanowi nadziemną część resztek pożniwnych. Ziemniaczysko, buraczysko, rzepaczysko, koniczynisko, lucernisko, żytnisko. Yeah. Keep. Hand is weak, so I keep. Villain says, same brother, same. Roseggio. Nah. Not about it. I want to play Saga and to explore and to maybe even bounce Saga back. Wow, Survel bug. You should really tone down the 2-drops in this game. Like, what is this? Since I have another untapped land, I'll play the Saga. Keep the Saga in play. But really, 2 mana 5/5 that loots on every attack? That is way too much, man. Rumages on every attack, I guess. Haj, tu na razie kawu pizga mi na pizdę, ale cię tam tururiru, turiruri, kawu niezły luj. But now I play Dried of Illy, Shangrove bounce back my Boseju, and then I take 5 more damage from Territorial Kavu. Imagine if it had Trample, Fair Strike, Lifelink, Hexproof, and Vigilance, Monka S. They would never put so many keywords on a monster. That is way too unreasonable. Some Black said Kavu naturalized on attack during trigger development. On attack trigger during development. That would be absolutely fucked up if it stayed this way. Holy shit. Yeah. Give you a land and then play Defense Greed. Instead of which mode? Question mark. Wait. What do you mean instead? Well, fun. I think this Member might be okay against this deck. Still, like, the life payment is so bad. Like, a removal spell that kills Kavu would be solid, because they often just play one Kavu and attack with it. Survey land is scary with Boseju and Dread interaction. I would get obliterated. Holy fuck. Drag on. Canister, when will you and Gab release a new podcast episode? Today. Tonight. Do I play around phone or around salty? Titan just wins. They're wondering for the most part too. They forced already. It's probably easier to lose if I resolve ring than when I resolve Titan, because when I resolve Titan I just win. They discarded Kavu. No, they don't play Solitude. How many subs are in those decks? Should separate those decks. Those are different. Less salty. More force. Okay, I think I should play Titan. Because it also just wins the game as opposed to just like mostly winning the game, but maybe failing. Tank, kill you. I mean, we're probably getting subbed because of the pause. Well, now the pause is too long. What's a good removal spell in green or red that hits Kavu? Chat. For 1 or like 2 mana efficiently. It's good at hitting Kavu. That you also wouldn't be embarrassed to use against Magus of the Moon. Roast? Holy guacamole. New roast? To red is a bit too much. Like Dismember, I think Dismember is counterproductive because the issue with Kavu is that it deals you damage, so playing a removal spell that costs you life is just counterproductive for doing that. Burning Hands, holy shit. That's interesting. But kinda good. Pepper Hands. It's awful against Yogmoth though. But nice suggestion, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. After round 1, a Twitch chatter requested us to watch the Miracle Sudoku by Mitchell Lee.
in our schedule of doing 2 videos today. So Mark is going to be back later on tonight with a classic Sudoku today and try and your hands high puzzle for you guys. That's just after that. Big thanks for the lovely responses we've had to yesterday's celebration video on 150,000 subscribers to the channel. It's a very emotional video for us, and yeah, it's been absolutely amazing to read all of your comments on it. So big thanks. Also, big thanks, of course, if you support the channel on Patreon. We put a bit of bonus content up there today as an anti-night puzzle by Mike Haldeman. Mike's appeared on the channel, I think, twice with puzzles and videos, and the puzzle we put up is a very nice indeed, not easy. So do check that out if you're supporting the channel there. Now, what am I doing today? You may be wondering, looking at this blank Sudoku grid. Well, something a bit different is the answer. Mark has a puzzle that he wants me to try. He says that I have to load the puzzle up during the video. So that's
Could also play Out of Devastation.
What normally happens is that once we decide which puzzle we're doing, I sort of put it into the software and then load it up. And I have
Will I stream any Magic this weekend? I'm going to visit my family for Easter, so I will not stream. Unless I stream the challenge tomorrow morning. 32-person one. It's at 7 a.m. So I'll see. Chandra defeat, Kavu down. Holy guacamole. Is there a special Polish Easter food? Żurek, kiełbasa. Yeah. I don't know which of those is like special Polish or not.
But Mark wants me to have none of that today. I'm literally just going to see the grid for the first time with you guys. So I suspect we're going to be looking for something extremely strange. But anyway, let me read the rules of the Sudoku, which, by the way, is by Mitchell Lee. Now, Mitchell is, of course, a setter for the Galactic Puzzle Hunt. So he is an awfully good puzzle constructor. Now, the rules of this puzzle that we're going to try are normal Sudoku rules apply. Any two cells separated by a knight's move or a king's move, as in chess, cannot contain the same digit. Any two orthogonally adjacent cells cannot contain consecutive digits. So that is quite a big restriction on this grid. So let's just talk a bit about what that means. If we put the 1 in the middle, the knight's move constraint says that if this was a chess knight, it could jump to all of these cells, and therefore none of these yellow cells can contain a 1. Now, the king's move constraint is going to work by, let's imagine that was a 1 this time. Now, if this was a chess king, obviously, you know, the 1 removes all of these cells from being 1s just because of normal Sudoku. But if this was a chess king, it could also move to this cell and this cell. So neither of these yellow cells could be a 1 in this iteration. And finally, what have we got? We've got any two orthogonally adjacent cells cannot contain consecutive digits. Right, so that means that these 4 cells could not contain 2 in this Sudoku. So, yeah.
That is absolutely crazy. How will this hero even ever settle it? That's it?
There's no way for this. Well, it might have a unique solution, but it's not going to be findable by a human being. I suspect this is going to be a short video because he is trolling me. Although I can put a 1 in this box, in the central box. So, right, I'm going to give this 5 minutes and then we will probably turn the video off and you'll never see this. And yeah, he's going to get an angry phone call. Otherwise, this is going to be a work of sublime genius and it will appear on the channel. So, let us, if you want to have a go, I suppose we should say that. If you want to have a go, click on the link under the video to play the puzzle. And with that, let's get cracking. Now, why do I think I can put for 1?
Alright, shots. Can you solve it? Any two cells separated by a knight's move or a king's move cannot contain the same digits. So I guess we can eliminate the ones that can contain a 1. Then you probably can just... This is not a 1, this is not a 1. Those are not a 1. This is not a 2, this is not a 2. This is not a 2. This is not a 2. Okay. There's only one place for the 1 in the square he highlighted. Yeah, it doesn't seem like
He's a phenomenal
like it's not
control
that
player.
tough then.
Hi.
This box, well, it's because of all these massive constraints on the grid. Those can't be ones by normal Sudoku rules. Those two squares are a king's move from this cell, so they can't be one. These are a knight's
Oh,
move
it can be one either.
from this square, so they can't be one. And that square is adjacent to a 2, which is consecutive, so that can't be a 1. So the 1 does in fact go there and there, right?
Any two orthogonally adjacent cells cannot contain consecutive digits.
It does, doesn't it? Because look, these ones all of a sudden have a potency because they can't have a 2 next to them. So all of those squares can't be 2, and this 2 sees that one by night. So this 2, that's a 2, which can't be next to 1. Right. But this is probably where you can't go any further because, I mean, there's just no communication in the top or bottom of the grid.
Isn't there? This cannot be a 2. And this cannot be a 2. Wait.
Where do we put the 1 in that row? Okay, we may actually have to take this a bit more seriously because this one rules out that square by knight's move, that by Sudoku, that square by knight's move. This one rules out that by king's move, that by...
What's the theory that says 2 digits cannot be in knight's move? Well, so this has rules here, special rules for Sudoku here. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Any two cells separated by knight's move or king's move cannot contain the same digit. So like that's just an extra constraint. Obi-Wan episode 3, thank you very much. Now in this row 2 is restricted as well because this 2 sees that one by knight's move, that by king, that by normal, king, knight, normal, this 2. So the 2 is in one of those two positions. No, it's not universal, it's just...
2 is in one of these. Box 2. Ones have got to be in one of those 3 cells. Can we do any better than that? Can't quite use the consecutive constraint because if I make this a 2, the 1 could have stayed there, look, so we can't quite use that. So we're going to have to look lower down the grid, and unless I've missed the restriction there, I can't see what to do at the top. Suppose that one rules out that square, that square, that. Actually, the 2 is quite restricted even in this square. So 2 must go here, 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 or here. 2 must be one of those.
It's like playing Magic, but you cannot play Ashogo or Magus of the Moon in your sideboard.
Look, 2 in row 7. This one rules out that square, that by knight's move. This square could be a 2. This one can't. This one can't because of this one, knight's move. King's move to this one. King's move to this one. Knight's move. I don't believe it. That is a 2.
I don't believe it. Holy shit, he did not believe it.
So, now 2... look, 2's... This 2 sees that square by knight's move, so 2 must be in one of those 2 cells. And now where does a 2 go in one of those 3 cells? This one rules out both of those. You must go here, that is a 2 at the top. That one can't be 2 now. Don't believe it. This is... So now we know the 2 is in one of those cells. That can't be a 2. This is a 2. We now can't put the 1 here because it will be next to a 2. Sorry, can't put the 1. The 1 shifts here. It must be in one of these 3 squares, and it can't be next to a 2, so it's actually one of those 2 squares. You are kidding. Now, yeah, look, this box, where does the 1 go? This 1 rules out those squares. 2 and the 1 rule out this square. This 2 rules out that square. This 1 is ruled out by the king condition. This 1 can't be a 1, because if it's a 1, neither of those squares can be a 1. This one by Sudoku, that one by the knight's move. So I think we're just left in this box we're just left with those two cells to be the one, and that means that's not a one. Oh goodness, what is going on with this puzzle?
Yeah, what about the 3 to 9?
I don't believe it. The one is restricted to those two squares in this top box. This cell sees that one by the knight's move. Sees that one, well, either by king's move from the one or probably adjacent to the two. This can't be a one. This is the one. You are kidding. So now we get left with this arrangement of ones and twos at the top. Now, this arrangement is quite interesting as well. It's sort of symmetrical. But if we try and put the one and the two far apart in either position, in the other row it will move them together, and that's not allowed. So actually, we know that the one and the two must be exactly one cell apart wherever they appear.
Holy shit.
Goodness. So, right, but this is probably now going to be impossible because now we've got ones and we place some twos, but the threes, which must be where we have to go because we know nothing at all about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 9. We know that threes are restricted by twos. That is all we know. So threes.
Ale to jest nudne pierdolenie. Holy shit. Sodek showing his savagery right in the stream. Right in the chat for everyone to see.
There's too many places. They can't go ever next to 2. So look, yeah, I mean, look at this. This is just, and in this box, well, this is about this box is about the best box because this 2 and this 2 rule out that square and that square. This one rules out those two squares. So 3 is restricted then. And all of those in. Right. So the sort of the theory is that apparently we can resolve this pattern into threes that are solvable. No way. Well, that one can't be a 3. I can see that. So it's one of those two places. That one can't be a 3 because if we try 3 there, it rules out those two, and that one by the knight's move strength. So actually, we can do another. That one. That one can't be 3.
Is there a method to that or just individually?
That one and that one, and then the knight's and the king's move strength rule out those two as well. So this one isn't a 3 either. It's actually amazing how much of a restriction this, or this combination of rules turns out to be. It's still very hard to believe that it's going to be enough to resolve anything. That square is quite nice. That can't be a 3 because if that's a 3, it rules out that one by king's move, and those two by knight's move. So we can get rid of one more.
It's called The Miracle by Mitchell Lee. Normal stock rules apply. Any two cells separated by a knight's move or a king's move cannot contain the same digit.
This sort of Tetris shape from the middle box will have that one, those two by knight's move, and that one by king's move. So this is not possible. Now this one is not possible because it sees that one, and that one by knight's move. You have got to be joking. Now we are getting somewhere, aren't we? Because now we know the 3 is in column 1 in this box, so that is not. Now this isn't a 3 because
It's kind of weird how he like says that you've got to be joking every time because he does not actually think that, right? Like I think he actually believes it, but
so now this isn't a 3 by the same logic. It sees all those 3 squares. Now we've got a domino here, so this isn't a 3. This can't be a 3. And wherever we put the 3, in fact, that's very interesting. Wherever we put 3 here, either there or there, those two can't be a 3 because effectively you can ring a domino. It's a bit like a star battle, star. It can't touch anything. I'm not sure if I'm making myself clear. Let's just imagine this as a 3. If this is a 3, you can see it rules out all of those squares immediately by the king's move constraint. But it also sees these two by knight's move and that one by Sudoku. So it rings the entire domino. But actually, wherever the 3 is here, neither of those would be a 3. And this is just staggering. This is absolutely staggering because now, look, we've locked the 3 into column 8 and column 9 in 2 different blocks. So we now know that in column 7, the 3 must be in this domino here. We know that therefore those are not. And now look, row 8 and 9. We've got the threes locked into the same two rows in two different boxes. So this, neither of those can be a three. The three, we've got a three, and we're going to get another three, and another, and another. I don't believe it. The threes are placeable from that absolute gibberish we had in this. What? This is magic. We are watching magic unfold here. Oh, now look, this three. This is the next.
Holy shit.
Well, that's the one. This is the one, and this is the two, and we've disambiguated all of this as well.
So I had to play the 4.
So now we move on to fours, presumably. We've done all the ones, all the.
Bro, it's just logic. Chill.
Could not believe it.
I mean, this was pretty cool.
Possible fours are gonna be-
I like, you know, of course, like once you play the first one, you like can infer the position of every other one.
This is going to solve, isn't it? This is going to solve. I am pretty dumbfounded, I have to say. That is, if this solves, I'm not sure I've got the adjectives to describe what is going on here. This is like the universe is singing to us here. This is just absolutely unbelievable. Right, so the fours here rule out that one. We've got a domino here. We know what we'll do with dominoes. They cannot have fours anywhere near them. That place is a 4. Place is a 4. Place is a 4. Place is a 4. Those two are both ruled out. That one by the king's move. That 4. Place is 4. 4 here. It's just absolutely unbelievable. The fours.
Holy shit, this man loves Sudoku.
They're 5s now. So already, yeah, the 5s are restricted. They are very restricted. Whoa, look at this. We're going to be able to place a 5 in this cell immediately. And here, that's the only place a 5 can go in the block. We almost don't need colouring here. I'm going to keep going with it. That one's much worse there. That can go in a lot of places. There. Okay, so where do these 5 solve? Well, this one, obviously, it must be a 5. That must be a 5, therefore. That must be everything there. This 5 sees those two. That one, this one, that one, that one, and that one. And we're done with 5s as well. I have to say, this is something extremely special. Now, can we keep this going? So 6s must be in one of those two. 6 in this box must be here. Because the 5 sees both of those, and that 5 sees that square. So now 6 must be in one of those two cells. Both are possible at the moment. This 5 sees those two, so we can place a 6. That 5 sees that square. 6 is placeable in that. In the same side. This 6 sees that by knight's move, so that 6 must be true. That's the only place a 6 can go in the bottom cell. 6 must go here, that results in 6 at the top. 6 must be in this square. And what do we say? Oh, that must be a 6, that must be a 6, and therefore this must be a 6.
Bro is on fire. He's on fire because we are also watching it at 1.5 speed.
Because 6 and this 6 and this 6 will rule out both of those squares. So the 7 must go here. This must be a 7. We must put a 7 next to 6. That must be a 7. This 7 by knight's move sees that one, sees that one. That's a 7. That's a 7. That's a 7. This is a 7. Must avoid king's move constraint. 7 down here, look, must be in this square, which means that's a 7. I think we've done the 7s. And the 8s and 9s are just going to resolve. All we've got to find is a 7 that's sort of dogmatically connected to something. Or whether there's a gap next to a 7, this 7. Look, this square here now cannot be the 8, so that's going to completely trip the whole puzzle, isn't it? We are watching something extremely special here. This Mitchell Lee has come up with a work of sublime genius.
Sublime genius.
That's got to be the 8. That's got to be the 9. Yes.
Looks good to me.
Wow. Oh my goodness me. Now, let's just take a stare at this because that must be something going on here, really. Got central cell in 9, so just wondering if we've got symmetry here. Let's pick all the 9s, highlight them. So have we got, yes, we have rotational symmetry. So the 8s and the 1s are always reflecting onto each other. Look at that. So wherever an 8 appears, if you rotate the grid for 180 degrees, you always find a 1. Look at that. Absolutely mesmerizing. Let's stick there. You can see this 1 8 here, reflect up there, into that 1 8 at the top. 7 is reflecting onto a 2, always. The 3 is reflecting onto a 6. The 4s and 5s are reflecting onto each other as well. Oh my goodness me. Well, that grid is something that you should just take a photo of and preserve for posterity. That's an unforgettable puzzle. Unforgettable. Actually, thank you, Mitchell. Unbelievable. Thank you, Mark, as well. I very nearly clicked stop on video, actually, and ran you to the radio, but no, that was something special. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments. I don't know what to say. Absolutely amazing.
Crazy shit. Incredible. Well, okay, pretty credible, but pretty fun to watch. I enjoyed watching this man solve this Sudoku puzzle. And I experienced most of the joy that he experienced without actually putting much mental effort myself, so... Iriel. Oh no, last time I played against Iriel, he had 5,000 Shadow of Doubts main deck. And I died. What a hand. Cassie Wolfram, Mirror Pool. Almost makes it seem like I'm playing an Eldrazi deck. No black coffers. No, he's not playing Shadow of Doubt anymore, at least. Can put Saga into play, map. Tune the board. No, I refuse to witness them. Shadow of Doubt. Imagine Sudoku guy's reaction if he saw Mikos in guard and Grazer Ring Amulet line. Holy shit, you would get so excited. How good is it to play Cassie Wolfram Expedition map? I think too weak. It's the same hand. I can't believe this. Mykosin Gardens. To Crumbling Vestige, make green mana to play Explorer, play under Mykosin Gardens. That leaves us ready to go to copy our amulet and summon Titans. Holy shit, this is insane. Ring of the top. Ring of the top, ring of the top, ring, 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 almost. Kill your growth chamber. Holy shit, nope. Oh, too late, too late. I think I'll cast Escape still. Wrong order? Of what? Oh, the draw steps, yeah. Fair. Guess to search next turn. Like, what's his best card in the deck? Urborg is 5 mana? I don't know. Uroborg. Thoughtseize. That's what he searched. I guess you can Thoughtseize coffers for drop. The Onion Ring. Really? You'll leave me with the Cultivator Colossus? Just gonna die, right? Just DOB on board. I mean, same with Titan, I guess. So, I don't know why I'm surprised. Mutavault. 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 Well, I guess you're not gonna just die because... But, yeah, because you're not gonna just die, you should have took the Mr. Beast. Whatever. Escape has been good this game. Draw 5, good against a deck. Whose main way of interacting is thought seizing. Is that all of my bounce lands? It is. No more bounce lands in the deck. Holy fuck. The window is the smallest. It can be, I believe. Nope. Alright, actually, nope. Thanks. Thank you for the reminder. You're not enjoying this? How come? The saga is getting on pretty fast. Felt way slower last time. I guess it was a 4 amulet. Mr. Beast. Go to bounce 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kaz Explore. Kaz Explore. Play Valakut. Transmute. Pact. Pact. Titanos. Titanos. Transmute for Ottawa and replay Colossus. And you said you didn't enjoy it, huh? Vesuva, Valakut. Copy. Mirror Pool. Play Crumpling Vestige. Play Driados. 1, 2, 3, 4 lands in my hand. Boseju destroying coffers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now I have enough mana. I have 2 colorless. So now I have enough mana to copy twice. So I move to the upkeep. Damnation go. Well, sure. Look at my opponent casting Damnation. Kurwa mać, no ja pierdolę. Nie no. I punish for it like using the Boseju of time. Kurwa. Well, I could copy it. I should have. There's no reason to use the Boseju. It gives revolt. I didn't think of Fiddle Push. Deadly Thrower, Srap, ja pierdolę, no jeszcze trzeba wygrać wszystkie gówno teraz. We also could have gone SGC into Pact Riot into hide side. Yes. Like, my actions were motivated by playing quickly, not by trying to beat my opponent because I have them beaten already. Like, I can't win the game. Well, like, I win with whatever. My turn, I still have Titan. Oh, I should have had bounce lands, whatever. Did he not even exile? It's just stalling. Sure. I need to write a formal request to Daybreak Games to auto-stack the amulet triggers. Or like let you auto-stack the amulet triggers. I can't believe this. Same. Client probably couldn't handle it, TBH. I think it should be able to handle it, no problem. Like it used to do that. Are we out on Crush the Week? Crush the Week seemed fairly weak. There were like few scenarios where I was actually happy with deal 2 damage. It's just too little, and I don't feel the need to play too many red sweepers now. Their Magus is not popular. Like I only play this because it like hits Magus plus Yawgmoth, which is fine for me, and because I hate dismembers much more than this. How has the track task been, Kanye? You inspired me to buy a secret lair 1 for paper. What's a secret lair track task? Track task has been okay, not spectacular. Maybe I'll cut it. This one? For a crash course in addition, hand a single track task. Holy shit. I'll show you my secret lair track task that I have. Well, the lair is not so secret, but it's actually Pumbaa track task. The paint is a bit thick. If like there was an angle where it reflected, and you could see that it doesn't reflect on the head. Forest in my opening hand, sounds bad. Generous End probably shouldn't be bothered in. How has Escape to the Wilds been? It's been pretty good in the last game we just played against the Koffersman. So I like it. Holy shit, villain hates Mirror Pool after what happened to him last game. Yeah, that's what motivated me to try Escape. It was the Spike deck. Spike is always playing it in his variant of, like, whatnot, Timeless Lotus thing. If I draw like a TOS or Valakut, I want to, or this, I want to have 4 lands in play. So then can search for what? Karn or like the... I mean, what else? Karn probably. Karn seems pretty good for him. Coffers. Coffers Karn. Karn, okay. Do coding my land. But he has to sorcery speed coding land. Explosives. Fine. Well, it's not that fine, but... Yeah. Might just play Shadow of Doubt now. Shadow of Shroud, ja pierdolę. Co za gówno. And now some stupid artifact, like, I don't know, Cityscape Leveler. It's probably good enough to make it not so winnable for me. Sundering Teeth. Really? Piffing Needle on Karn solos their entire greedy deck. Well, I don't have Piffing Needle. Sundering Titan. Into... Okay. Sad. Okay, Generous End is not supposed to be there. There's no reason to have Generous End in the deck. Turn the Earth, maybe. No, not really. Why did he not extract Titans? I don't know. For some reason he doesn't. I mean, Probably it's bad to extract Titans because Titan is not a good card in my hand at that point. This doesn't excite me. This is fine. Well, he didn't collect evidence, but he could, right? So the question is, why didn't he collect evidence? Maybe there wasn't enough CMC in the graveyard. I didn't actually take a look. Thoughtseize. Unfortunately, Forest. This way, if I joy bounce, then I can cast escape. Oh no, cling my explore. That's too much, man. Come on, let's draw Saga. Kurva now. Okay, he goes for the sorcerer speed. That's good if I draw ring. Maybe he has another discard position. Okay, rings there, rings there, rings there. Still didn't play out the way I wanted. Other Field of Ruin is gonna be devastating. Karn is rough. What does he get? Engineered Explosives, his favorite card, it seems like. Ay, kurva, no. This one went all wrong. Alright, it's over. I lose my land. I wonder if I should board out all grazers in a matchup like this, because I mean the line of searching for it comes up, but also just drawing the grazer still comes up and it sucks. And I think this game I was just like a bit too deep away from like my next lands, and drawing the grazer was absolutely heinous. I just needed like a tiny bit more to get to my escape, and then I would get off the ground and start floating and demolish my opponent. And instead I had drew grazer against 6 discards, and it was a pretty dead card. Honestly, I probably got punished for that, yeah. I think I got pretty unlucky in the match 2 not to draw a bounce land 2. But like, Shadow of Doubt coffers is a bit of a annoying matchup to play. Not thrilled about Traktask in the matchup either. Maybe I should not board it in, because the Fractask was not really that great of a draw in either of the games. It's like, doesn't really beat Karn, right? I think it was pretty bad. Maybe like 1 Fractask. Probably should board out 2 Grazer for escape Fractask, yeah. Do I side in Shadow of Doubt? No. Yeah, 2 forests is also rough against Coffers, but greed for Shadow of Doubt? I don't think so. Well, I don't. But I don't think I want to. It's a bit too bad, I think, against the deck that's mostly discard. Hej, kurwa, to nie są moje skalintarne. Ziemeczku. Chyba są, sprawdzam. Straight is Olsen 131 or Jobu Sex on Modo, giving me back the Zoo deck that I lent out to him for the duration of the Prelim. Been loving Blue Zoo recently. Deck feels solid. Alright. I like Titan, but I lose 2 coffers and 5 color shit pile control, and then I will go 2-2. Which then makes me feel not so excited about life, but it's fine. We'll get them next time. Blue Zoo is sexy, is it? Also, unlucky to have drawn Forest against Coffers. Missed out on a land. But yeah, I'll board less Fractasks against them. I probably should search for like something a bit more thrilling than the Trask number 2. It's kind of whatever. I think I don't care about normal Zoo that much at this point. There is not enough of it. Can keep 1 or even play 0. Any thoughts on the Elesh Tech Canny? I've played with it for like 2 prelims. I don't like that then my removal is Dismember, because I hate Dismember. It's so bad in a deck that is so centered around the 1 ring. Elesh Norn is fine against some decks, but blank against others, and like you play it and it doesn't matter a bunch of times. And then I have to like, it makes me play Slayer Stronghold. Just fine, that doesn't matter that much. So I mean, it's not like those cards are particularly exciting either, the red ones. But I vibed better with Escape than I vibed with Elish so far. Which is maybe not the most scientific way to put it, but it is how I felt so far. Dobra, teraz mi Spell Pierce'a chujowego oddajesz, Olsen. Takie karty jak ci dałem mają być, no. A nie, że kurwa Spell Pierce z jakiegoś X-Land zamiast World Wake, nie? When the Fairy Titan? Like, you mean the Fairy Time Raveler? Fairy would be
He's a
probably a fine
phenomenal
card.
control player.
I decided
Just
to
a bit
expose
too
myself.
much without
I've actually been
awfulness, and
watching
would be a
anime
bit
my
too much
whole
to
life.
incorporate.
I really love anime, like I love it. JK, I can't say that with a straight face. Imagine actually being a weeb. Lol bonus meme, yee.
Thank you for the exposition, Ultimate Price. But yeah, like, I got slightly unlucky against like 4-color and against coffers and lost the matches because of that. So I'm not gonna alter my deck too much to counteract those matchups. Instead, we're gonna solve connections. Happy, pretty, shiny, sky, baby, lady, army, navy, Tiffany, livery, colony, really, mighty, daisy, very, goofy. It's pretty funny. Happy, pretty, shiny, sky, baby, lady, army, navy, Tiffany, livery, colony, really, mighty, daisy, very, goofy. Very, really, mighty. What else? Sky, navy, baby, army. Holy shit, blues, that's good. Baby blue, army blue. Sky blue, navy blue. No, one away. Mighty blue, daisy blue. One away still, so. Tiffany blue. Kinds of blue, yeah. No army blue. Army blue isn't a thing. What about the blue army though? Shiny lady, army pretty, happy livery, colony, really, mighty, daisy, very goofy. So I think really, mighty, and very are the same. And what else would combine with those to like suggest that it's a lot? Pretty goes with really and very, pretty much. I don't know if it functions, but I could see it. Especially, yeah. Mighty, pretty, really, very. Yeah, that makes sense. Happy, livery, colony, army, lady, daisy, shiny, goofy. Lady like, shiny like, daisy like, happy like, goofy like. What does it mean to be livery? Liberia, ubiór. Alright, so do you think that Olsen was able to give me back the proper versions of my cards this time around? This is the original picture. Let's compare it. Side by side. So 3 pick your poison, Fall Leyline, Thundering Falls, Stern Scalding, Monkey Monkey, Binding, Dress Down, Murktide, Subtlety, Monkey, Heat, Kavu, Totems, Kavu, Tarn, Counterspell, Counterspell, Iteration, Strand, Foothills, Tarn, Savai Triumph, Zagoth, Preordain, Vel, Von. Oh, I see a discrepancy. Hallowed Fountain, Steam Vents, and Temple Garden are not the Gate Crash ones. Alright, try again. Holy shit. One day Olsen will, you know, set the trade correctly. Alright, so livery Wikipedia tells me that it's this, but then inne znaczenie tego słowa: państwo w Afryce Zachodniej, miasto w Kostaryce, rodzaj ubioru, żargonowo w lotnictwie cywilnym, logo i barwy danego przewoźnika malowane na kadłubie samolotu. And livery is Liberia. I didn't know that. Lady sounds like it should go with Daisy. But why? So livery, army. I don't know. And then what else? Liver, arm, shiny colon. Why? Body parts plus Y. Liver, arm, shin, colon. That's, oh, holy shit. Happy Lady, Daisy, Goofy are Disney characters. Who's Lady and Goofy? Okay, Goofy I know. Who's Lady and Daisy? Daisy was the Donald Duck, I think. Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp. A, że te psy. Dobra. Did they also have a different name for her in Poland? Well, let's check. Zakochany Kundel. I don't remember the names of those. Lady and the Tramp. It was called Zakochany Kundel, which was a Martin Love. I guess Tramp is probably the same. Oh, not really. A Martin Love is like the direct translation. Cocker Spaniel. Nowa właścicielka nadaje imię Lady. 6 miesięcy później suczka zostaje zarejestrowana, a na jej szyi zawisa obroża z numerkiem. Radość Lady z zaistniałego faktu szybko dobiega końca, bo jej pani, którą zwie Darling, zachodzi w ciąży i zaczyna zaniedbywać zwierzę, poświęcając się planowaniu przyszłości. Przyjaciele zrozpaczonej suczki, terrier szkocki York i były pies policyjny Bloodhound Trusty uspokajają, że jej właściciele spodziewają się dziecka. Alright, let's check Olsen's trade. Let's go from the bottom now. Mankukavi Scion. Fetch, fetch, fetch. Spell Pierce. Shock Lance. Shock, shock, shock. 2 fetches. Tarn, Strand, Counterspell. Dumping Sphere. Force of Negotiation. Wheel of Summer Preordain. Everything fits. Holy shit, chat, he got it. Binding Totem. Foothills. Sphere. Watery Grave. Floodstrand. In that case, I submit. Holy shit, what an ugly deck this is. The vibes are off with it. Did you enjoy playing your Prelim? Right, so Lady's the dog. Who's happy then? Happy is one of the dwarfs, I see. In that case, thank you for watching today's stream, today's journey into the Prelim. I'll come back to you probably after the weekend. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow in the morning. Challenge, but we'll see. Take care and see you next time. What is Elesh not in the sideboard for Titan decks for? What do you side it in against? Decks with ETBs. It's like not that hard to figure which decks are hosted by that, right? It's like Mirror, Gorayo, this type of stuff. See you.